Hi again, everyone. Scott Player, Pop Cult fan here, and in this video, I want to talk about The Walking Dead. I want to talk about basically the franchise as a whole. Give my thoughts on how I'm feeling towards this franchise, because I remember when The Walking Dead was the main show was airing, and I was really enjoying it, and I sort of fell off the wagon, so to speak, and just stopped watching it. I think that was a few episodes after season 9 when Andrew Lincoln left the show. That was around the time that I started to not watch it anymore. But I eventually I did go finish watching season 9, and I started watching season 10, and I did finish that. And then I was watching the final season 11. I watched the first couple episodes, and then I stopped watching it. And also, there's a few other, spin-off shows. At least before now, there were only a couple, but now they're trying to basically do the Star Trek thing. And, there was Fear the Walking Dead. I liked that. And I think there was also The Walking Dead World Beyond. And then now they're doing this Daryl Dixon show. They're doing a show with Rick and Michonne. And then I think also, oh right, and Walking Dead Dead City, which is a show about Maggie and Negan. So it's like, all right, yeah, just I don't get it. Why have all these different shows focus on all these characters being separated and just have their own shows? Like, I understand wanting to have a shared universe for something like Marvel or Star Wars, but for The Walking Dead, I just don't really get it. I don't get it. It's a TV show about zombies, and I understand that The Walking Dead was a graphic novel, or I guess comic book, if you want to say it that way. I know it was initially a comic book series, and that's when they made the TV show. So, I get it. It is still based on a comic book property, but it's just I just don't understand why they're milking this franchise so much. I already thought 11 seasons was too much for the main show, and now they're just starting to have all the main characters of the main show get their own TV shows. So it's just a bit strange to me, and also I just did. It didn't feel the same watching the main show after the lead actor Andrew Lincoln left, because he was essentially the main character. He was the lead protagonist of the show, and then the actor left the show, and it just didn't feel the same watching The Walking Dead after that. So, and I've heard that they might do some sort of crossover film with all these characters teaming up again after they have their own TV shows. So it's okay, interesting. I just, I'm a fan of the main show. I always will be. It's one of my favorite horror shows. I just don't really get why they're milking this franchise so much. It's not Star Trek. It's not Star Trek. And also, I think part of why I don't really like that they're making so many different TV shows, it just feels like they're trying so hard to be a shared universe, trying to go after the same kind of success that Marvel had. And I just don't really see why they would need to do that for something like The Walking Dead, which is a TV show about zombies. And it's a post-apocalyptic world. So, I just don't really understand why they want to. I guess they want to keep the franchise going, which I get it. a lot of franchises that are older are still continuing, like the Scream franchise, the Child's Play, Chucky franchise, and I get it. They want to keep a franchise going, and I understand that, but there's also to a point where it should just end. The franchises should not last forever. If you ask me, they need to have an ending at some point. They can't just continue it. But if they want money, if they want to keep the brand, they keep it going. So I guess we'll get more Walking Dead in the future. And if they make a movie, like if they make a Walking Dead movie, I would not mind watching that. Like I said, it seems like they're sort of trying to plan that. I think they're trying to plan making a movie with all these characters from the main show. They're having their own spin-off shows eventually team up in a movie, which will essentially just be like a movie of the main show, basically. And I just don't get it. I don't understand why they're having all these different TV shows coming at the same time. And I'm a fan of the brand. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy the Telltale games that they made. I thought the character of Clementine in the Telltale games was one of my new favorite protagonists in the franchise, even though she never appeared in live action on any of the TV shows. And I just if they ever did that, that'd be really cool. But where I stand right now in regards to The Walking Dead, I do enjoy this franchise. It's just that it's been a while since I've watched the main show, and I also have not watched any of the new shows yet either. I haven't watched the Daryl Dixon show yet. I haven't watched Walking Dead Dead City with Maggie and Negan. So I'm behind. But I'm sure that when they eventually do make a movie, I will definitely see that. I will. And that's really all my thoughts about this. I just don't see why they need to do this to sort of make it a TV franchise similar to Star Trek. I just don't get that. But nonetheless, those are my thoughts on The Walking Dead as a whole, the whole franchise. It is a franchise that I do like, and I enjoy it, and I really liked the main show. But it's just in a weird place for me right now, with everything that they're doing with all these different TV shows. But all right, yeah, that's all my thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.